Good morning, everyone. So nice to see you today. Looked like we had a nice group. Now I'm all alone by myself, but I know that you're there. So that's a good thing. Okay, so let's just take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it away. And then find a place that's comfortable for you. You know, at any time, if you'd like to add a little cushioning to the chair, if that makes it more available to you, then feel free to do so. You have your blocks, keep them handy. They do help with bringing the seat of the chair up closer for you. So always take care to bring what is necessary for your practice before we get started. We've been talking about ways to find peace, contentment, inner happiness since Thanksgiving. And the other day I listened to a podcast and they interviewed the author of a book called Awestruck. So basically the book is about finding awe. And we all know that experience when we see something that we just can't believe, whether it's on a trip and seeing the Grand Canyon or the Northern Lights. And we can't take those trips now. We might be able to see them virtually, which studies have shown does have a similar impact. But basically the author says that we can find awe in the comet if we only stop to look with the eyes of a child. And if you think about that, when I get up in the morning and I switch that little switch and electricity comes through, that's awe. You're sitting in your home now watching me in my home, that's awe. So we can find awe in the everyday if we choose to look for it. But why should we? What's the whole purpose here? Why is awe something that is good for us? Well, studies have shown, according to this author, that we become more humble, more satisfied with life. It sharpens our brain and expands our perception of time by allowing us to savor the here and now. To me, that's a compelling reason to think about every day and the awe that is already present in our lives. And if staying in the present moment expands the perception of time, I'm all in. Because to me, we can never have enough time. And finding that ability to stay present and with the present moment gives us the ability to explore time as it occurs. So we'll start with a meditation today that allows us to bring our thoughts to the present and settle in. So I always invite you to close your eyes or at least close them almost fully so that you have a soft gaze at the earth in front of you. And place your hands either palms down or palms up, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And start to notice where your body is right now as you settle in. Do you notice more support under your hips? Or do you feel it more in your feet? Are the hands supported by the thighs? Just notice the places where you're connecting within your body and settle in. Allow them to soften even further. Now bring your awareness to your thoughts. And notice if they're taking you away by giving detailed descriptions. And gently bring the thoughts back. Without trying to interpret them, allow your gaze to come to the space between your eyebrows. And just gently rest the thoughts here. Now bring your awareness to your breath. And just notice your inhales and your exhales. Are they long and deep or short and shallow? Without trying to change it, just being aware of it, follow the sensation. Where does that breath touch your body? Do you feel it more in the lower belly? Perhaps you feel it in the expansion of your shoulders as your chest lifts. Don't try to change it to make it occur. Just notice where it's naturally happening for you. And then wherever you're feeling that breath the most, stay here for 5 more breaths. Just breathing in, keeping your awareness on the present, which is the movement and sound of your own breath. Let us all take 2 more breaths. Feeling a beginning, a middle, and an end of an inhale. And exhale. Then gently bring your hands to heart center. Let the fingertips lightly touch. Take an inhale through the nose. And as you exhale out the nose, allow the chin to gently and softly make its way down to your collarbone. Lengthen the back of the neck here. Now keeping the hands where they are, start to gently lift the chin back to neutral, beginning to open the eyes, coming back to the present, and keeping the awareness on your breath. As you exhale, extend the arms shoulder width apart, facing the front. Inhale, lift the right arm and sweep it back and around. Let's take 2 more circles just like this. And I know I'm not mirroring you on this particular move. Let that arm come forward and take the other side. And just open up your shoulders here, starting to move gently and lovingly. Arms come to center. Lift the arms up directly above the shoulders so the hands are shoulder width apart, and twist to the right with opened arms. So reach the right arm behind you and the left arm forward. Gaze towards the right hand. Keep both hips centered on the chair, so we're twisting from the upper body here. Stay with that rotation. Inhale the arms up above the shoulders once again. Exhale, float them back into that T. We'll take this 2 more times, keeping the rotation, just lifting the arms up with breath. Exhaling to a T. And keeping your nice long spine, come up 1 more time. Exhale to a T. Bring the hands up and come center. We'll take this to the left. Opening up into a T. Keeping our rotation here, arms come up over shoulders. Exhale, extend. Even though you know where we're going here, do it mindfully, stay present, without thinking where you're going next, but feeling your way into each and every move. And your next, arms come up, rotate to center. Extend the arms forward and release the palms down. Roll the shoulders back, releasing any tension. And then roll them forward. Take the palms to the knees. On an inhale breath, use the connection of hands to knees and lift the heart and chest. Draw the shoulders back and down, chin slightly upward. As you exhale, push into the heels of the hands. Pull the navel back and round the spine, chin to chest. Let's take this 2 more times, flowing through our cat-cow series, lifting the chin, and then really hollowing out the belly, spine to the back of the chair. Take this one more time. Inhale and exhale. And coming back to neutral, take the hands down by the side of the chair. The right hand can hook onto the leg or the side of the chair. Lift the left arm to the sky. Now, keeping both hips planted here, take a side bend to your right. Little transition here. As you rotate, take the left hand down to the side of the chair. Inhale, draw the arm back up. So we're taking this seated rotational twist, allowing the left hand to drop down and rise back up. And one more time. Take the right arm up to the sky, release the left hand down, and find that foundation here, either the side of the leg, side of the chair. Inhale up first, lengthen from the hip all the way up through the fingertips, and take the side bend to your left. Reach away with fingertips and drop in with the hip. Taking that rotational twist, right arm comes down to the left side. Inhale, open up the heart and chest to the sky. Exhale, rotational twist down. Inhale, up. And one more time. Lift the left arm to meet the right, interlace the fingers, flip the palms, and press the sky away. Really reach up here. Take the hands behind the head at the base of the skull. Press your elbows back first, as though you were trying to open like butterfly wings. And then let the head drop back into the support of the hands. The chin can come up, protecting the neck here. And then as you exhale, draw the elbows together, tuck the belly, and bring them down towards the thighs. Inhale to come up. Chin to sky. Exhale, elbows to thighs. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Open up to neutral. Release the arms out. And let's flip-flop the palms, twisting and rotating to the front and the back. So thumbs come up, thumbs go down. And then bring your hands to heart center. We'll come to our sun salutations. You can shuffle yourself a little bit further towards the front of your chair. Just make sure you bring the feet along with you so the ankles are right below the knees. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, round the back, slide the palms down the shins. Let's stay here and hang over in ragdoll for 2 full breaths. Let the crown of the head face the earth. On your next inhale, slide up to a half lift. Press the tailbone back and the crown of the head forward. Exhale, release your way down. And then inhale, press through the feet, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale to cactus. Exhale to roll on down, really working our spine here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. This time, left hand stays, right arm draws up toward the sky. Exhale to lower. Inhale, left arm floats up. Exhale to lower. Pressing through the feet, inhale, rise up, big sun circle. Exhale, hands to heart. And we'll take that one more round, inhaling to cactus, exhaling round spine, folding forward. Inhale, long spine, tailbone to chair. Exhale, round down. Left hand stays, right sweeps to the sky. Exhale, lower. Left sweeps to the sky. Exhale, lower. Press into the feet, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And take a moment here to come back to the present, to the beginning, the middle, and the end of your breath. And just taking a moment to notice any awe, fabulous moments that your body enables you to even move through this practice. And take the hands back down to the thighs, and let's open the feet at a 45-degree angle. So the feet are facing towards the corners of your room. Sit nice and tall in the chair. Make sure you have enough space for the hips to stay grounded. Let's take the left hand to the hip and the back of the right hand inside the knee. As you exhale, slide the hand down towards the ankle and then rotate that top shoulder back. Gaze up or straight out in front, whatever's more comfortable for your neck. Take another breath here. And then inhale, slide your way out. We'll take this to the other side, back of the left hand inside the knee. And as you slide down, use that connection here. Let the calf press into the back of the arm. Rotate the right shoulder. And either the chin comes up towards the shoulder, or you can look straight out in front of you. Inhale to slide up, hands to the hips. When we add on, the choice is yours. If the pose feels perfect as it is, no need for any stress. Exhale to slide down. Connection between arm and leg. And here's the opportunity to lift the left arm to the sky. If the arm is lifted, imagine reaching further with the left hand and the left rib cage making its way to the ceiling. If the arm is lifted, bend the elbow, place it back on the hip, and slide out. And we'll take this to the other side. And the option isn't always the same on both sides of the body. If you find any struggle, stay with where it feels best for you. Rotating the shoulder, an option to lift to the sky. Right arm extends up like wings of a bird. Right rib cage reaching up, supporting the left side body. If the arm is lifted, bend the elbow to the hip and rise up. And we'll take this one more time. So starting with the slide down to the ankle, you know where we're going, no need to rush there. Let the body work its way in. If the arm is lifted, option number 3, you can bend the hand behind the head and rotate the elbow back. Just another place you might want to be. Extend that arm, bring it back to the hip and rise up. And left side, find your way in, set the shoulders up, arm lifts to the sky, option to stay here, or option 3 behind the head, rotating the elbow backward as though there were a wall behind you and the shoulder blades were trying to touch it. Inhale, lift the arm if it's bent, bring it back to the hip and slide on out. Okay, so heel those feet in. Take hold of the side of your chair and just windshield wiper left and right. And then make your way back to a firm foundation, sitting more towards the edge of your chair once again. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So the option to use a block here, if it's too tight in the hips to cross the right ankle to the left thigh, you can cross the right ankle to a block on the outside of the foot. So that's your choice here. So if you have your block, you can set that up. If it's available, you can bring the right ankle to the left thigh. This knee may be lifted, and that's fine. Energetically, without your hand, imagine pressing it towards the earth. So feel that opening in the hip flexors here. Just a gentle movement. I'm not using my hand. I'm just allowing my body to press down slightly. And then release that tension. Just let the legs sit there where it is. Inhale the arms up above the shoulders and keeping a long spine, reach forward as though someone were taking your fingertips and pulling you. The spine is long, the back of the neck is long, so turn the gaze slightly downward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, come forward, use the core. I feel my rib cage is expanding as I reach forward. Inhale up. And let's take this one more time, reaching forward. This time we'll stay for an extra breath. See if you can find some more length using the breath. As you inhale, find your space, and exhale, reach forward. Last inhale, rise up. Sweep the arms around and take hold under the foot and the knee. Give that gentle lift and a cradle rock. If your foot is down on the block, you can just simply open up that knee again. And then release the foot down. Take a moment to pedal out the feet and just notice how one side feels compared to the other. If you're using your block, change sides. Taking the left ankle over the right. And again, using the energy of your own body to open up that left knee. And then let it settle right back where it naturally would be. And inhale up, lengthen your spine. Exhale breath, keep the hips planted and reach the fingertips forward. Use the core, belly in and up, rise up. Exhale, come forward, fingertips reaching towards the screen. Inhale to rise up. And our last one, we'll take that hold again with breath work. So reaching forward, long neck, take your inhale. And as you exhale, extend further. Next inhale lifts you up. Sweep the arms around. Support the foot and knee and a gentle cradle rock. And then release the foot down. And take a few moments to pedal out the legs. Let's cross the right leg over the left, as though you were sitting in a chair with legs crossed. If this is uncomfortable, again, my trusty blocks, always a place of support. I love the blocks. So find the position that works for you. And the blocks can always be placed on the highest, the middle, or lowest. So there is a lot of variation available to you. Take both arms out to a T and then cross the right arm under the left. Find your genie arms or your eagle arms, whichever is more comfortable for your shoulders. Inhale to lift, exhale, elbows to thigh. Inhale to lift, and this time take the elbows over to the right. Inhale to center, elbows to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, rise up, elbows past the chin. Exhale to neutral. Take that twist to the left. Inhale to center. Twist to the right. Inhale to center. Release the arms. Keep the legs as they are. And then bring the palms together. Take a gentle twist over to your right. Option here to stay here or take that left elbow down towards the thigh. If elbow and thigh are connected, press into the palms and lift that right shoulder. Gaze towards your palms and take that breath. Stay present. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hands down and uncross the legs. Taking this on the other side, shifting your block if you used one, crossing left thigh, nice high and up on the right. Taking arms out into a T, left arm under right, finding eagle or genie arms. Inhale up, exhale elbows to thighs. Inhale to neutral. Take the twist to your left. Inhale, center. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. Elbows up above the chin, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, elbows down to thighs. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, breath center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Release the arms out into a T. Bring the palms together. Elbows lifted, coming out right from the wrists. Gentle twist to your left. Option A. Option B, elbow comes down to thigh. Pressing into the palms, lifting the heart and chest. Staying with your breath. And let the inhale draw you back to center. Release the hands and release the cross of the legs. Coming to sit towards the edge of your chair once again, but making sure your hips are firmly grounded. Let's extend that left leg. We're going to work on a lengthening of the leg, and we're going to do the standing as well. So this will give us a little bit of insight to where we're going. Now that left foot is on the floor. That's your foundation. That's grounding you. The right leg is extended. Flex the foot towards the face, and then point the toes away. And I know you're not visually seeing my foot, but that movement is just exactly what I'm doing with my hand. It's just a flex and a point. And then bring it back to neutral and rotate the foot in and out like a windshield wiper. Now slide the foot in, take hold underneath the thigh. Sit up tall and bring the knee in towards the chest. Let the leg hang loose. Rotate the shoulders back. And let's extend the leg forward, keeping the support underneath. And we'll take that flex and point again that we did on the floor. Come back to neutral and take your rotations left and right. A little bit more difficult when you don't have the support of the floor, but it does work the ankle and the muscles of the feet. Bring it in again. Keeping the knee lifted, release the hands. You can hold on to the side of your chair or the seat and then lower the foot down. Take a moment to shake that out. And just notice what's here as you settle in. Let the mind be present. Without telling stories about what did or didn't happen, come back to the breath. And we'll take that on the other side. So extend that left leg, flex the foot towards you, and then press it away. So really working through all of these different muscles, just noticing what you noticed. If the body's giving you a signal that's unusual, just be aware of it. And then take your windshield wiper left and right. Again, a little bit more availability for rotation when the leg is extended. Come back to center. Slide the foot in and then lift the knee up, take the hand underneath the thigh, roll the shoulders back, extend the leg out. Take your flex and point, keeping a nice long leg here, and continue to press into the right foot. And then your little bit of windshield wiper here, maybe toe tapping left and right. Bring the knee in again. And here's where we'll use the core. Press into that right foot, release the hands. You can take hold of the side of the chair, sit nice and tall, and then exhale to lower. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose and out the nose. It's awesome what we can do with our bodies. It really is. And that's the wonder, the awe that we have to think about each and every day, commonplace things that happen. We'll come out of the chair now. So come to sit more towards the edge of the chair and step the feet behind the knees. You want to be able to get yourself up. Take the palms, Velcro them to the middle of your thigh. We're going to press into the thighs to help lift. We'll come to a hover pose, chair pose, and come back down. So you want to make sure the chair is right underneath the hips when you come up and bring yourself back down. And then we'll come up to a full stand on the second round. So press into the feet, find your foundation, all 10 toes connected. Press into the thighs, start to lift the hips up off the chair, and then just tuck them back slightly. Press into the hands and lift the chest. Find the natural curve in the lower back. Slowly lower down. Moving in and out with control. I'm going to come up again, and this time consider thighs hugging together. That'll give you a little bit more support as you press into the thighs, thighs connect, feet on the ground, and up we go. So pressing into the feet once again, pressing into the thighs. Lift the hips. We're going to take that same pose again. Hips drop back, chest rises up, natural curve in the lower back. Now slowly continue till you rise all the way up to stand. Lift the arms to the sky and exhale, hands by your side. Let's set this back just a little bit more so we have more visibility. I'm going to come to face the seat of your chair. So I'm going to turn mine around, and you might want to do the same. See whatever's comfortable for you to get the best visual. So standing close to your chair, bring the palms down. Nice long arms here. I'm going to come on down to forearms. If this is too deep, just bend your elbows. Otherwise, bring the forearms to the chair. Imagine the backs of the thighs pressing behind you. The knees can have a slight bend here. A lot of sensation down the back of the legs. And then walk the hands up. Keep the arms long and walk the feet back. So much so that the ears are going to come inside the arms into a downward dog. So let the head come down here, gaze towards your ankles, and bring the ears in line with the biceps. So drop the crown of the head here. Push the thighs back as though someone had a band and were pulling them away from you. Then slowly walk the feet forward towards the seat of your chair. I'm going to walk the arm furthest from the screen, which is my right, over to the left side. Press into that palm and lift the arm to the sky. So we're taking a twist here. Lower that hand, and then let's walk that hand over to the other side of your chair. So for me, my left palm is down, and I'm twisting with my right arm. Exhale to lower. Let's take this one more. As long as you're doing it on opposite sides, it doesn't matter if you're using the same arm as I am. Just giving the body the experience on both sides and walking over to the other side. Exhale to lower. Walk your way up to stand. I'm going to turn the chair because I want you to be able to hold the back of the chair. We're going to bring the foot up onto the chair, so really make sure you're stable here. If this isn't available, the chair is too high for your knee, you can always take your foot to a block. The idea is to get the bent knee here. So I'm going to bring my foot up here so you see where we're going. So foot up or foot on block or two blocks. Just make sure if you're on the block, you have some stability. Your foot is on the chair. We're going to slide the heel out and lengthen the leg. And we did this before seated, and this is where we're going. So the back hand is on the back of your chair, and we're going to walk out torso over that extended leg, just as far as you can go. Slight bit first, and then come back up. We'll ease our way in here. So without any struggle, maybe this time you go a little bit deeper. Inhale, rise up. And this time, come to where the body knows there is a sensation, no pain, no struggle. And let's stay here for 2 breaths. Maybe you need to shift the extended leg hips slightly back. Feel that subtle movement. And then inhale, rise up, slide the foot in. And take a moment here, just move forward and back here, stretching out what we just used. This is called half Hanumanasana, runner's lunge. And we have the assistance of the chair or the block to make it possible. We're going to take this on the other side, but we have to switch around so that our left hand will be on the back of the chair. You want the same hand on the back of the chair as the foot that's on the chair. So again, find your position. If you're on a block, your leg is bent right here. And then as you extend it, you just have to walk your foot back and find your extension this way. See, same thing, here or up here. So find your footing first, and then sliding that heel forward, lengthening the leg. Coming up tall and easing our way in, coming forward first, just about 1/3 of the way. Just noticing, breath brings you back up. Coming in a little bit deeper. Breath brings you back up. And this time coming into that place that's yours and yours alone. You can bring the hand to the chair if it's available. You can keep it on the hip. It's always one hand supporting you on the back there. And again, maybe the hip of the extended leg drops back slightly. So both hips are side by side. And then inhale, come up, slide the foot in, and take that gentle forward and back rock, releasing any tension or any sensations. Don't interpret them, just notice the body is at work. And then release. Move my block out of the way, and we'll come to the back of the chair. So I'll turn mine once again this way so we have a nice full view. Drop it back. So starting with both hands on the back of your chair, let's step the leg closest to the camera to a 45-degree angle. So we're coming into warrior one here. There's a nice bend in the front knee. Keep the knee above the ankle. By above, we mean the knee is not facing the back of your chair. You want to draw that back in. If it seems a little, bring the foot in if you need to. You do want that bend in the knee. It's not how deep, it's just making sure that the knee does not extend over the front toes. The back foot is at that 45-degree angle, and the torso is facing the back of your chair. Lifting one arm or both arms, reach up and root down through your feet. Find your foundation in that back foot. Press into the front foot as though you were stretching the mat apart. Reach up with the arms. Now we'll take a twist to the right. Bring the right hand behind you. Left arm forward. Inhale up. And now take this twist opened to face the screen. Inhale up. Take your twist once more. Inhale up and twist into warrior two. Let's take that flow one more time, coming into warrior one. You'll notice a slight pivot in the back foot. That allows the hips to move. And we'll all meet in warrior two. Take that front hand to the back of your chair and sweep the back arm over your ear. Take a nice extended side angle. Reach the fingertips away and press into the back foot. Inhale, rise back up for warrior two. Bring the front hand to the chair, take the back hand to the hip, and then step that foot forward. So both feet once again meet at the back of your chair. And we'll take this on the other side. So I'll bring my chair this way so you can see me. Stepping that Opposite leg back, and I say opposite leg in case you were not on the same foot as I was. Hips face the back of your chair. So foundation is really important here. Make sure that knee is above the ankle and rotate onto the edge of that back foot. Notice if you're rolling in, roll it out here and keep the hips forward. Option 2, find the balance here, lifting both arms to the sky, reaching up while rooting down. And taking that twist to the left, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale breath, draw the arms up into warrior 1. Exhale into warrior 2. And we'll flow through this at your pace 2 more times. Option to always keep one hand on the chair. If the balance is off, feel free to connect with the chair. And we have 1 more round. We'll all meet in warrior 2. Reach away with fingertips, find your foundation here, and take the front hand to the back of your chair with a bent elbow. Reach the back arm over your ear towards the seat of your chair. Rotate your shoulder to the sky and press into the outside edge of that back foot. Reach away. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. Take a moment here. Take the front hand to the back of your chair, back hand to your hip, and step the feet forward. And shake it all out. Come to the back of your chair. We're going to work on balance here. And let me get you this way a little bit more. So at the back of your chair, bring your hands to the top. We're going to come up onto the toes. So rolling off the ball of the foot to the arches, to the heel of the foot, sorry, onto the arches and onto the ball of the foot. Coming up towards the toes, feel the gentle shift of weight. I'm going to go back just as slowly and mindfully. So starting to engage the ball of the foot, then the arch, then the heel comes back. Let the body settle in line once again. As you notice, you're shifting a little bit forward and back. You want to keep as much steadiness as you can as you begin to rise up once again. Imagine each muscle of the foot active. And then slowly coming down. Engage those toes as you lower down without plopping down. Feel our way in. Coming up 1 more time. This time we're going to hold here. Keep both hands on the back of the chair. We want to really work through the leg here and not focus on trying to stay lifted without a little support. And then slower than you think you'd want to, begin to roll out. Beautiful. Shake that out. Come out to the right side of your chair. Place the left hand on the back of your chair. Cross the left ankle over the right. Now come onto the ball of the foot there. So your left foot is firmly planted, your right foot is crossed over, and you're on the ball of the foot. Knees are bent. There's a little space between the thighs, but the calf and shin are connected. Pull the thighs together just to draw in and feel what happens in the lower belly. Now sit the hips back, so bend both knees here, coming into a chair pose. One hand to heart, an option to stay here, or if you'd like to play with the balance, remove the left hand and join the right palm. So here, the wonder, the ability to balance with one foot is truly awesome. Slowly release the left hand, take the right hand to your hip, and press up through the feet. Uncross. Shake that out a moment. I'm going to take that same pose again. So root through that left leg, cross the right one over. Again, we're connecting at the ankle or shin calf area, and then the thighs just gently come together. Take the right hand to the hip and sit back. This time, keep that left hand where it is. Lift the right arm to the sky, and we'll take a side bend in towards your chair. Reach away with the right hand, reach up and over. Lift the arm to the sky, press into the feet and rise up. Lower the hand, uncross the legs. And pedal out the feet. Time for the other side. So come on around. The foundation will be the leg closest to the chair and the arm as well. Crossing at the ankles. So the shin and calf join here. The thighs gently draw in for balance. We're going to start to bend both knees to sit the hips back. So beginning of a chair pose. Taking the left hand to the heart, an option to stay here, keeping the balance, or bringing the right palm to join. Yogi's choice. And again, feel that foundation. If you fall out of balance, that's quite all right. Just take something that's near to you to give you that steadiness. Lowering the right hand, taking the left hand to the hip and rising up. Uncross the legs. Take a moment here. And now we'll be taking that into the side bend. So crossing that left ankle again, finding your foundation, drawing the thighs together, sitting the hips back by bending both knees, keeping the right hand on the chair, left arm rises to the sky. Exhale, breath, come over the ear, side bend towards your chair. Reach away with fingertips, press down through that support of the right foot. Inhale, rise up, lift up, release the arm, uncross the legs, and shake it all out. Come to stand behind your chair once more. Inhale the arms up. Take hold of the left wrist and take a side bend to your right. Inhale to center. Take hold of the right wrist. Take a side bend to your left. Inhale to center. Let's take this one more time and take this mindfully. Slowing our practice down, letting that left hip come out. Both feet stay grounded. Rising up. Taking the opposite wrist. And again, plant those feet. Find that support. Inhale up. Exhale, release the hands. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Press the palms down and away and let the heart rise up. Take a gentle back bend. So the palms are coming down past the tailbone. And then inhale to release. And come to sit back in your chair. Coming toward the edge of the chair again. Keep the right knee exactly where it is and extend the left leg out to the left. Now you have some space here. It's not exactly straight out to the left. It'll be too much pressure on the knee. It's a little bit of a 45-degree angle as long as the leg can lengthen. So the right knee is bent, the left leg is straight. Inhale, lift the arms up. Interlace the fingers and flip the palms to the sky. We'll make some circles here, starting to the left. And imagine drawing a letter O on the ceiling. So really rotate from your upper rib cage. The support is coming from the hips being grounded, the extended leg is active, and the rib cage is rotating. Come back to center. Release the hands down. Take the right forearm to the thigh and sweep the left arm over the ear. Inhale to come up. Bend that left knee, bringing it in front, and extend the right leg. It's as though the sole of the foot was on the earth here. It's a little bit more forward, like I said, so that the hips can remain stacked on the chair. You want to find that length there. Inhale the arms up, interlacing, reaching toward the sky, and this time starting to the right, making your circles so that the palms of the hand were painting a circle on the ceiling. Taking one more round. Coming back to center, release the hands down. Take the left forearm onto the left thigh and reach the right arm over the ear. Reach away, press down with that right foot. Inhale up, exhale, release, and then gently slide that leg back in. Take your hands open into a T, and then wrap them around your body. Give yourself a hug. Let the hands come behind you. Give yourself that hug. These are the things that we do that make life so awesome, that we forget to think about. Our yoga practice, our body's ability to keep us standing. So many things to be thankful for. Open the arms again. And then take whichever arm was on top and place it on the bottom, taking that hug again. And take a moment here. Feel the fingers behind your back. Give yourself some gentle love. And release open once more. Bring them gently down to your thighs and come to sit comfortably in your chair. Coming to our final resting pose. So draw the feet in wherever it is comfortable. And begin to settle down again. And this time allowing the body to surrender to the support. Not trying to do anything, change anything. Coming back to the breath, as we did in the meditation practice this morning. Invite you to close your eyes here and begin to feel the sense of relaxation right between the eyebrows, in the center of the forehead. And let that softness make its way down to your jaw. Relax the tongue. Let the teeth gently separate. Sending that blissful feeling down into the neck. Let the shoulders move downward as gravity works in your favor. Soften the arms. Let them be supported by hands on thighs. Let the spine settle into the back of the chair. And the thighs almost roll outward. Relax the knees. Let softness travel down the back of the calf, the shin in front, and into your ankles. Let the toes melt into the support below you and soften the arches of the feet. Begin to deepen the breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale, sigh it away. Invite gentle movement into the toes. Begin to awaken with love and with appreciation. Maybe curl and uncurl the fingers. Shrug the shoulders slightly. And then bring your hands at heart center once again. Let the palms touch. Albert Einstein said, there are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. As always, your practice is a gift. Thank you for sharing it with me. May sun shine down upon you. May love fill your heart, and may your inner light guide you on your way. Namaste.